Hello everybody, it's me, Lindsay Rogers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the last thing I posted was on November, which was the day after Thanksgiving. So it's been a whole month since the last time I posted, and I have a reason why. It's because mostly I've been dealing with not to have anxiety attacks. And yesterday, Christmas Day, was the worst. And that's because one thing just had to trigger me. Politics. I know most of you guys saying, why can't you have politics not happening during the holidays? Well, it did. And that's because of my imbecile father, who's now, we're fully estranged now. Because when I got angry, upset, and yelled at him, because that's what happens when I snap, he went completely crazy and touched me, and he tried to throw me out. Oh. And that's because of drinking so much alcohol. Oh. I mean, the only thing he couldn't keep his mouth shut was the politics thing. Because nobody should be talking politics on any holiday. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. I'm sorry, but any holiday where politics should be never been talked about shouldn't happen at all. And because of that, because he said something real stupid, even though my mother thinks it was her fault, I don't blame her. It all had to start what he gave something to me that I don't need to see. And it was too much political crap. And besides that, you can see right now, I'm flaring up with tempers. Understand, I just did not want to have that happen, and he pushed the line. He pushed it way too far, and because of that, even though when I tried to tell my mother what he did, he went so far as to gone crazy. And because of that, I lost my mind, and I screamed at him. He yelled at me back, and then he pushed me. And because of that, he kicked both of us out. And before that, my brother had already left. So he doesn't know what happened, so yes. For anybody who's also wondering what did I get for Christmas, actually I didn't get anything because my poor mother has been working so hard. And despite that, her bosses did not let her to take a break, which I'm going to be telling her, you should take a break, Mom, because you shouldn't be doing anything. Do not work ever throughout December. And if this happens again, I will tell my mother. I'll say, we're going to get a lawyer. We're suing the company for not letting you go on vacation. That's plain and simple. Well, and I will, and that's it. You know, she had days off and said she'd been working, and that she should have taken. But instead, she had to work. And nobody in her work said, oh, Joanne, please go take a break. No, they passed to her. And I should tell her that you should have been taking a break. You should have gone on vacation. They should have been fine without you. And I don't care because of the pandemic going on. Oh, and speaking about the pandemic, sadly, my uncle on my mother's side has the coof. Yes, her, no, him, not my mother, my uncle, my aunt, and probably I'm putting my money thinking it has to be the twins, all have the coof. And now I'm here to find out, and this has happened on Christmas that I had to find out, that my not only he's in the, I think Mom said that he's in the hospital, and now I find out I believe another uncle's in the hospital. Now, if you guys remember last month or so, I told you guys that my uncle, who is my mother's brother-in-law, who is my aunt's husband. Oh my God, I'm so messed up right now. My aunt's husband, my uncle, my mother's brother-in-law, was in the hospital, and it was something different, right? So let me explain. So, I have 3 uncles. One uncle is in the hospital because of the COVID. Another uncle is, I believe, also in the hospital, but he has what my mother had last Christmas, pneumonia. And my other uncle, who is my mother's brother-in-law, who is my aunt's husband, he was in the hospital, but that's because he drank himself to have a very low sodium. And yes, and it has to do with alcohol beverage. So in other words, he did not properly consume alcohol in the right way. And I'm warning to anybody, unless you are the age of 21, do not drink alcohol. Well, if you are in the age of 21, please, for the love of me and this community, do not drink so much alcohol. Just limit yourself. Drink water instead. And on top of that, make sure you eat food, dude. Because the reason why I'm saying that, especially to eat food, is because it will make sure that you don't lose, you don't end up like my uncle did, was he ended up gotten sick because he had low sodium. So, that's what I'm just saying. Now, besides the things badly enough happen, there are 3 baby news. OMG. I can't believe I'm going to just share you guys this. Well, let's start with some baby news. I heard, I think it was more than a couple of months ago, or maybe it was last month, I'm not sure. I found out one of the YouTubers known as Lauren and Z Side, her and her husband Bob are expecting. And it's so cool that they're going to be having their first child together. That's not all. Cody and Brandy Rhodes, who are pro wrestlers, who are...
From Greenwood, BE.
What? I think my mom got that. I'm sorry about that. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, Cody and Brandy Rhodes. Cody and Brandy Rhodes, not only because they're pro wrestlers, they are, well, Cody's the executive vice president of all, he's considered one of the 4 executive vice presidents for All Elite Wrestling, and Brandy is the chief branding officer for AEW, that's All Elite Wrestling. They are expecting their first child together. Well, and on top of that, I just found out, okay, there's a little bit of a crazy story, but I am glad that I found out that just today, one of my favorite photogs, who has been taking photos of pro wrestling, and then of course he's now focusing on gaming stuff, and he's found somebody that he loves. His name is Steve. Right way. He got happily married to his girlfriend, Crystal, and she's also a YouTuber here. I'll make sure to link both their YouTube channels and their Instagram accounts as well as where Crystal is streaming, because I also found out they're also expecting. Even though I think Crystal has a kid from probably a previous relationship, I'm not 100% sure on that. Just don't ask me about that. You can ask Crystal yourself. But, yeah. She's gonna have a baby with Steve. And I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Oh. So congratulations to the couples. I am really happy for all of you. And I hope if you guys are gonna have a girl, that would be awesome. So if you're gonna have a boy, still that's awesome. So anyway, now for all of you guys who are worried about me, and I'm just letting you guys know that I've been dealing with so much stress as and trying to make sure I'm not going to have an anxiety attack. But as of right now, I'm not. But as soon as this weekend is over, I think my mother and I are going to go get new phones with my brother, hopefully. And by the way, besides that, I may be streaming. I mean, probably today, probably tomorrow. I'm not sure, but make sure to check both my Twitter and Instagram accounts to see when I'm going live, or make sure to check TikTok too. I'll probably post there as well. Anyway, I hope you guys do have a great Christmas. And for those who I say Merry Christmas to, I'm sorry. I just need some cheering up because after what happened with my father. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Make sure to please hit that like button down below. If you're not into my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on. And I'll promise you guys, 2021, I'll promise you guys I will vlog more often. Okay? Thanks for watching. Till then, bye!